Set to go, and towing the slab here, Freddie Peralta. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Yuri Ruiz leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 640.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Andy Pages.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Let's go Brewers!
Mookie Betts batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And Mookie takes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Gone. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, called strike. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots, or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now Andy Pages. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Smith on at second with 2 down. puts it in the air out towards left center. Collins sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Outman pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Yamamoto over to first. Frelick back in on a dive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one ripped, and no one can get there. Frelick on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Yelich digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Second and third, 1 away. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Andrew Vaughn now, and that gets the top of the zone for a strike. You'll one.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. second and third, 2 down. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at American Family Field. Second inning set to go. And here is Michael Conforto. Peralta back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
One strike.
And there's a foul ball. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-2 the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's inside.
That's inside.
Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Boots it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Contreras pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. Fastball for a strike at 95. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off left side. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in the second. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game. And they traded for him earlier this year. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets under it and pops it up. Vaughn has this one sized up. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Turns and fires to Betts. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Andrew Monasterio. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
1-1.
Frelick, the runner at second with 1 away. Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in yourself. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio, doubled his first time. And that's outside. Man at second. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Like he kind of play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. That's down and in.
That's a really good take.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, Will Smith to the plate.
Will Smith.
Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that one misses up and in. 3-2 now. That's to third. Over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Fly to left his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Fastball is outside.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. This to third. In time to Vaughn. And the Dodgers are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for them there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll get off into the seats. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Isaac Collins. There's a strike.
0-1.
And ball 1. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Struck out swinging his first time. That one catches the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Two down, nobody on. To third, Rojas zips it across, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Peralta back to work. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot. In the air, left side. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to left. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 33.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Grounded out his first time up. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out
Now
walk, the
batting,
base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ruiz, the next to hit, takes outside.
You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Throws to first. That's out number 3. One left for L.A., but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, number 21.
Durbin.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 1 so far. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. He's 2 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Brewers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Mookie Betts. And that drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Hall warming up as well. That one fouled off. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Contreras down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. One down, base is empty. And the 1-0 misses low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
He swings and fouls one off. Two now.
That's a ball. 3-2.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Jacob
the Brewers,
Mizorowski comes on
number
now.
32.
He's into the game with the bases
Jacob
empty.
Mizorowski.
Bases empty, one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next one off the plate inside. 1-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Fires over to first. And they get the out on Smith.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andy.
2 outs, bases
Pages.
empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner at first with 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. That one not close. 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Kim, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one at triple digits. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. Here comes Pajes around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 3-zip.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
So 2 on with 2 away. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 down. James Outman will hit next. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Kim over at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Brewers catcher now. William Contreras.
William Contreras.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Chorio stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side, Kim. To first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Christian.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Milwaukee, now it's the DH, Esteury Ruiz.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Let's do this, Brewers.
And that skips into dirt. Next one misses. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Betts. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that is out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now here is Isaac Collins. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now
classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Terang stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next is the designated hitter. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Terang at second with 2 down. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ohtani, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
47.
Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
The batter now
Leading
will
off
be
for Los
Will
Angeles,
Smith.
the catcher,
1 for 3.
Will Smith.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe getting ready to go. Hall, a left-hander, also throwing. Line drive and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Up and in, and the count 1-2. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. High fly ball out to left field. Collins. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the Dodgers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
For the
attacking
Brewers,
these
the
hitters.
third baseman,
Digging in, Andrew Monasterio.
Monasterio.
And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
And
no
that
strike.
is ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one sliced foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is
Now
getting
batting,
ahead in the
the
count.
right fielder.
And as a pitcher,
Now,
it really allows you to start expanding
Green
the
Red.
zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Freeling in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The Dodgers leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the
Now
first 2
batting,
batters
the
he's
catcher,
faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Let's go, Brewers!
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And it's fouled away.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Contreras makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. That one at the knees for a strike. Koenig in his second season. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
James Outman getting ready to hit. On the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Terang over to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. Yates back to work. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Yelich at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Next one just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. And they'll do it again. The Brewers down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And now it's filled up.
Hook him.
Swings through it for the K. Just one out remaining for the Brewers.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right
Now
there. Just a
batting,
low
the
90s
first baseman,
fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Vaughn in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout for Chris.